Hi everybody, this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday the 24th of April. Thanks for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of for this day and what is coming up. So we got the King of Cups, we have the Five of Swords, and then we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so the King of Cups is a court card, and he is the master of the element of water. Water has to do with intuition, creativity, love, beauty, spirituality, being nurturing towards other people, being in touch with your own feelings, connecting and expressing your feelings, being spiritually connected, and really living the kind of life where you're guided, you're trying to do the best you can, you're taking the right action, you do no harm to anyone else, you're loving, you're kind, and you're a positive, wonderful individual who anyone would be lucky to have the King of Cups in their life. So with the King of Cups coming up today, you start the day really feeling very positive and feeling very loving and connected to other people and seeing the best in other people. Also loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are and celebrating your wonderful and unique self. So you generate a lot of good energy just by the way you feel today, and that kind of sends out a positive vibration and you manifest more positive circumstances coming into your life. Now the next card is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords, you can see there's a battle going on. These three young men have been fighting. He's won. He's competed. He is now picking up the swords because he kind of disarmed them. They're shamed. He's happy and smug. And it's about conflict. And it's really about being quite harsh and fighting for what's yours. Swords is the element of air. So it has to do with thinking and ideas and making decisions and doing things like competing against others and comparing yourself to others and making sure that you come out as number one. Okay, so there is an element of that today going on as well, but the King of Cups really softens that, and you can almost see the King of Cups as a mentor to this guy. He says, listen, young guy, if you want to get somewhere in life, if you want to have love and positivity in your life, you don't go and put other people down. You don't have to prove yourself as being number one and stronger and more intelligent and better than everyone else. Instead of fighting and comparing yourself with others and pitting yourself against other people so that you make them unhappy and you feel like you're making yourself happy, but that's just an illusion anyway. This is a temporary smugness. It's not real happiness. So instead of doing that, treat people with love and kindness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Give thanks, be grateful, and resist the kind of urge to go into the ego and to put other people down so that you feel better about yourself. So we really have a wonderful day here of being mentored by this loving higher power or higher guidance. So the ascended masters, your angels, your guides, they're really strong today, and they come through via the King of Cups. So they come through your emotions and your feelings, and you really are in a good place, and you're not easily irritated, and you're positive and loving, and you care about other people. That's so good that we end up with the most positive card in the tarot deck, which is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands represents a marriage, a wedding, a celebration, being happy, making a commitment, feeling love and kindness and beauty and passion and romance towards another person. So there is a really good chance of finding love and connecting with other people today in such an intense emotional way that it leads to something more permanent, and it leads to you walking through a doorway into a new chapter in your life. So if you're working and if you're out and about today, you'll feel really positive, and you'll feel really positive towards yourself. And I also think that you're going to have a lot more physical energy. So rather than just go to work and then sleep and eat and go back to work and recycle the same thing. Maybe do something extra today where you're connecting with other people, maybe an event or a workshop or some sort of meeting or group organization or house party or night course or something like that, where you connect with other people and you will find either another person who you're really close to and who you can love and really connect with and have a genuine, authentic emotional connection with, or you'll find something that you love and that you also have an authentic relationship with. So whether you discover something that you want to start collecting, or you find an activity that absolutely captures your imagination and you want to start doing it yourself, the main thing is that you don't fall into the trap of seeing yourself as an outsider and being me versus them. The big gift of the day is that you see yourself as part of the whole. You generate and exude a lot of positive, loving energy. And because of that, you kind of sidestep this energy and you get it out of the picture. And you streamline your path and you go straight to this, because you're mature, you're grown up, you don't treat other people with disrespect or badly, or you don't feel like you have to compare yourself. You're just loving and positive. It will directly lead you to someone else who is on the same wavelength. You can then connect and celebrate together and really be happy and let all of that negativity just disappear and go poof. So it's an amazing day for new connections, new beginnings. It's a great day of loving yourself and getting to know yourself better as well, and really learning about yourself and seeing where you usually would fight battles and how you behave, and becoming a better version of yourself. It's an important day. I mean, this is a daily reading, and it's saying that you're under the umbrella of love, and that's going to lead you to a permanent kind of love. So that's interesting, because that can happen on this day, but it can also happen in future. If we're looking at this via the astrology as well, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, goes into Gemini today. So you become far more connected and loving and flirty and interested in other people. And the cards are really echoing that. They're saying you're not awkward or combative. You're loving and kind, and you want to make a commitment and really celebrate with other people. So you're really going into love mode now, and that serves you in the sense that it's very likely that if you're out and about, you will meet someone who is on the same wavelength and you can share your life with that person. So that's amazing news. Number-wise, we've got a court card, which is 1, and 5 is 6. 6 and 4 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is like the magician. 1 is making it happen. It's taking action, it's being empowered, it's being a leader, it's listening to your guidance and then acting on that guidance. So it's taking the initiative to do extra things and to do more. So like I said earlier, if you're just working and then going home and that's it, do a little bit more on this day. It will give you the opportunity to meet an important person, or to meet someone who is important in your life, something that's important in your life. But it only comes if you take action today. It's not going to come knocking at your door and the doorbell rings and ta-da, your life purpose is in front of you. You have to make this happen. The Magician is a card that's all about listening to the universe and saying, what is it that you have in store for me? This. And eternally being connected, and then pointing down to earth, having all of the tools at your disposal and making it happen. So you have everything that you need to streamline your way to this happy place, and you can do that through thinking and talking to other people. You can do it through some sort of healing workshop, or you can do it through sports, or you can do it through going to a restaurant, or betting, or going to a casino even if you want. I mean, I'm not a big gambler, so I wouldn't recommend that you gamble your money away in an attempt to meet someone, but I'm just saying that as long as you take action and you get yourself out there in whatever area of life feels most comfortable to you personally, it's very likely that you're going to overcome this and meet someone great. So it's a really positive day, but make sure that you put the effort into it, and that'll come easy because you feel good about yourself, you're loving yourself, and you're loving life. So when we're in that place, then it's easy to take action. When everything is difficult and you don't love yourself, then everything becomes harder and a struggle. So this is an amazing day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday here. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. And in my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology, and I use numerology. And the way I combine the numbers here with the tarot, I combine all three in my personal reading. So the astrology chart is a blueprint of your soul. It shows me where you've been in past lifetimes and why you've come back into this lifetime, what you're trying to achieve this time around. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what's destined for you in the areas of love and money and health and travel, spiritual progress, and what's coming up in future in all of those areas of your life. If you feel like you're at a crossroads and you don't know what the next chapter holds, because this card is a gateway card, it leads to something that's new. So if you feel like you are at a crossroads and you need some guidance and direction, this is particularly a good time to have a personal reading, because as far as the energy is concerned, we're kind of at the new year here. And the new year is all about starting over, setting new goals and intentions, choosing what it is you want to work on, and then putting that action in, which is what May is about when we get into Taurus. And then everything becomes very practical and you can start to implement some of these dreams. So this is a window of opportunity here to really figure out what direction you want to go in life, and to get that information so you can actually implement it moving forward. Have a wonderful day. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.